Okay, Grand Rising. So we have a major announcement, new news that everyone needs to pay attention to. Okay, this is from Supply Chain 24/7. Okay, it says the U.S. ports face shutdown as October 1 strike deadline approaches. And the article reads, as the September 30th deadline nears for contract negotiations between International Longshoremen Association and the United States Maritime Alliance Ltd, the threat of a strike at East Gulf Coast ports looms large. Okay. The two sides remain at an impasse, and the potential strike should severely disrupt supply chains across the U.S., affecting everything from consumer goods to essential ports. I'll bring it up, the article up a little. Okay, the USMX, which appears represents 25,000 port workers, report that despite continued outreach, they have been unable to secure a meeting with ILA leadership to resume talks. On September the 4th through the 5th, the ILA held meetings in Teaneck, New Jersey, where members anonymously supported a strike if a new contract was not agreed upon by October the 1st. And everyone, October the 1st is less than a week away. Okay. With just weeks left, businesses and supply chain experts are bracing for a potential shutdown of key ports, including New York, Savannah, and Houston. Okay. A strike will have far reaching consequences. It's happening. Potentially, thanks for watching, potentially stranding imports and exports at ports and causing significant delays. Maesrick has warned that even a 1 week shutdown could lead to a recovery period of 4 to 6 weeks as backlogs and delays compound daily. This is especially concerning given the port's role in handling over half of U.S. imports by cargo, tonnage, and TEU volume. Y'all, thanks for watching. Y'all better get out there and start stocking up. When I shop, I always make sure I have enough for an entire month. Okay, let's scroll down. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, the impact of a coast-wide strike across all East and Gulf Coast ports will be pronounced even if short-lived, said John McCown, an independent analyst, during an interview with Lloyd's List. Those U.S. ports are linked to trade lanes representing 16.2 of worldwide TEU miles. A strike would be catalytic to maritime supply chains worldwide. Shippers are already taking precautionary measures, with some rerouting cargo through West Coast ports or Canadian alternatives like Halifax and Montreal. Frank Kennedy, Director of Industry Solutions at Clio, discussed the challenges of using Canadian ports as their backup. He goes to say, I anticipate a significant increase in traffic through the port of Halifax and Montreal, primarily due to the proximity to rail carriers. This makes them ideal for inbound and outbound freight. However, the challenges lies in moving goods in and out of Halifax, which often involves rail transportation through the Midwest of the United States, with Chicago as a major hub. Berthing at Port Newark in New York offers easier access to East Coast highways and rail systems, but Chicago lies 960 miles to the west, adding at least a day to move freight from there to key hubs in the east. The bottleneck is likely to occur at Port Huron, Michigan. This combination of factors added transit days, double border crossing, maritime operations in Halifax, and rail in Huron will not be optimal. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, it's really crashing. The risk of a port strike is particularly high for U.S. imports from Europe and Latin America, which rely heavily on East and Gulf Coast imports, of course, because America don't grow anything here. They don't grow nothing. They don't make anything. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, 90% of U.S. imports from Europe and 83% from Latin America. Oh my gosh, come through these ports. Oh my God, yeah. Okay, the Most High, I know He has to be coming. Y'all see that? 90%, 83%. That means nothing. What's 3% coming through? That's nothing. The lack of rerouting options could lead to significant shortages, especially for time sensitive goods like food, beverages, and refrigerated produce. Oh my God. Well, this is the destruction of the kingdom of Lucifer. That's what this is. It said in the Bible that it was going to be a famine. So this really is nothing new. Only to those who's not reading the Bible. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Supply chain experts warn that the effect of a strike could echo throughout the U.S. economy, of course, with potential impact on industries ranging from retail to automotive. Businesses are advised to prepare contingency plans and monitor developments closely. That means jobs too. Well, y'all know what? Those of us that's on social media, we saved ourselves. The lingering volatility of the rail worker situation in Canada and the current U.S. election could also contribute to increased demand. Depending on the diligence of retailers, will feel the increase in cost, but likely not the impact of merchandise availability. Honey, everything is going to shoot up the little bit that they got, just like before. Just like before. Let's scroll down and see if there's any more, y'all. How the East Coast port strike could impact your supply chain. What you need to know. As the sun sets over, here I am right here, I'm reading right here. As the sun sets over the bustling ports along the East Coast and Gulf Coast, a global trade storm is brewing. Oh my gosh. One that threatens to disrupt the flow of goods, commerce, and livelihoods. Y'all, this is it. Y'all better have yourself right with the Most High because He's coming. See, all of these things have to take place, and it's taking place. And then He's going to send Elijah, and then He Himself, the Almighty Creator, not that idol Jesus, those lies we was told in those churches. No, that's not who's coming. He don't even damn exist. The person that's coming is the one that created the heavens, earth, the sea, and all that therein is. The big man. And they know it. They know it. And I don't even think this is on the news. No, this is not even on the internet. They got Puffy's foolishness flooded on the internet when they should have arrested him way back in the damn 90s. Okay, y'all, let's see what else we can find. Okay, well that's more than enough right there. Let's see. Let's see if I can find another article. But basically, it's gonna. Okay, here's another one. Let's see. Here's another article, you all. Exploring the reasons behind Tuesday morning store shutdowns. Oh, that's Tuesday morning. That's something different. Okay, y'all. So, y'all, all I'm going to say is, okay, here a follow up. Port strike next week appears likely. Let me repeat. Port strike next week appears likely. Port strike next week appears likely. Seaport CEO says. So y'all get out there now and get the stocking up. So you won't be in there fighting in those stores. Because, see, y'all know how this government operates. They don't tell you nothing until all hell has already broken loose, and then you're out there fighting. Okay? Let's see. The chief executive over Georgia's two booming seaports said Tuesday that a strike next week by dock workers across the U.S., East, and Gulf Coasts appears likely, though he's hopeful the resulting shutdown will last only a few days. Child, please. It's going to last longer than that. We should probably expect there to be a work stoppage, and we shouldn't get surprised if there is one, Griff Lynch, CEO of the Georgia Ports Authority, told the Associated Press in an interview. The question is how long? U.S. ports from Maine to Texas are preparing for a potential shutdown in a week. Yep, because the first is next week, y'all. With the union representing 4 to 5,000 dock workers in that region has threatened to strike starting October the 1st. And you know there ain't no darn strike going to end in a damn day. They'll be striking a whole entire week. And the way they're putting those immigrants before us, this is going to be something. That's when the contract expires between the International Longshoremen's Association and the United States Maritime Alliance, which represents the ports. Negotiations on a new contract halted in June. Oh my goodness. So this is going to be, this shutdown is going to be quite some time, for a good while. For a good while, y'all. Okay, let's go down. Lynch said he's holding out. He's holding out hope that a strike can be averted through. Though he added, the stark reality is they are not talking right now. Represented by the Maritime Alliance, the Georgia Ports Authority has no direct role in negotiating. So he need a hush. As for how long a strike might last, no one really knows for sure. Absolutely. I would think we should expect 4 to 5 days, child, please, and hopefully not beyond that. Businesses have been preparing for a potential strike for months, importing extra inventory to fill their warehouses. Lynch said that's one reason container volumes in Savannah increased 13.7% in July and August compared to the same period a year ago. Okay, y'all. So y'all go ahead and stay on top of this, and better yet, get out there and start stocking up before it gets crazy. Before it gets crazy. Okay, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to this live. I just got wind of this information and I just had to jump on here and go live. Happy Wednesday.